Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn algebra. Today is our lesson number 133. Lesson number 133. We are in the process of solving word problem from day number 101 through 200. Today is our 33rd day. Let's see what we have for today. It says a race car goes 300 km an hour. 300 km per hour. How many minutes does it take to travel m meters? Pay attention, it's a tricky question. The speed is stated in terms of kilometers. Okay, just give me a second, I want to get rid of this marker, it's dying. I want to throw it away. I never leave it around on my desk here where I'm standing, because if I did that I'm going to keep picking it up every 5 seconds. And I don't know what it is, some sort of conspiracy, but it's always the one that does not work anymore is the one that I pick. So, as a rule, I just chuck it right away, out of my way. Okay, so what I was saying is that we need to pay attention. The speed here is given in kilometers, but the question is asked, the punchline as I call it, is in meters. How many minutes? This is also different. The speed is given in hours. We are asked how many minutes does it take to travel m meters, not kilometers. What I want you to do right now is to pause the video, solve the problem yourself. Once you come up with the answers, you can resume the video and compare the work, your work, against the work that we're going to do together. So here we go. We are told that it goes 300 kilometers in 1 hour. 300 kilometers in 1 hour, which is same as 300 kilometers in 60 minutes. Well, if it's going 300 kilometers in 60 minutes, then how long does it take? How much does it travel in 1 minute? Well, if it travels this much quantity in 60 minutes, then in 1 minute, it should travel 60th the amount. I divided both by 60, you see? This became 1. And this is going to tell us how many kilometers we are going in 1 minute. 300 divided by 60, 300 divided by 60, the 0 cancels out, and there are 5 sixes in 30. So this is 5. So now we know that this guy is going at a speed of 5 kilometers per minute. Let's make a note here. 5 kilometers per minute. What else do we need to do? Oh, the rest is very simple. We just have to figure out how many meters that is. It can't be that simple, can it? Oh, but he's not going. I thought we were done. The question was not how long. The question was not how much he travels in 1 minute. See, I misinterpreted the question for a second myself. I lost track of it. The punchline here, the question is not how fast does he go in 1 minute. Had that been the question, how fast does he go in 1 minute, we would have been done. 5 kilometers. Or if they were asking how many meters does it travel in 1 minute, we would have been done. It's 5,000 meters in 1 minute. That's not the question. The question is how long does it take to travel m meters. This guy does not want to travel 5,000 meters. He wants to go m meters. We got some work to do still. So let's convert this into meter. So this is same as 5,000 meters in 1 minute. So far so good. Everything follows, you see? Everything follows here. We have this step, this step, this step. If you go 5,000 meters, in 1 minute, then 1 meter should take 5,000th of a minute. 1/5000th of a minute should take to go 1 meter. We do not want to go 1 meter, we want to go m meters. But this is going to be annoying because this is m and this is m for meter. Let me spell it out. So m meters will take us m times the amount. 1/5000 times m, or m/5000 minutes. That is our final answer. Our final answer is m/5000. Let's put a box around it. Let's save it. There you go. That's the answer. How many minutes will it take to go m meters at the speed of 300 kilometers per hour? Well, at the speed of 300 kilometers per hour, it will take m, whatever that m happens to be, divided by 5,000 minutes to go m meters. You say it one more time. For example, if m happens to be 5, listen very carefully. If m happens to be 5, if the question was how long does this driver take to travel 5 meters, how many minutes does it take? That is, how many minutes does it take to travel 5 meters? The answer would have been 5/5000 is 1,000th of a minute. 1,000th of a minute. Not a tenth of a minute, not a hundredth of a minute, but 1,000th of a minute it takes to travel 5 meters. It takes 5,000th of a minute to travel 1 meter, right here. Let's verify this answer, shall we? I'm a little paranoid. Let's verify it. It's always a good idea in algebra to go back and verify your answer. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a good insurance policy to buy. It is worth paying the premium. How do we verify it? By plugging in numbers in the problem and thereby converting the algebra problem into an arithmetic problem, redoing the problem, and see if this answer makes any sense. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. A race car driver is going 300 kilometers. Well, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to need a lot of room, so I'm going to put this here, our answer, m/5000 minutes. m/5000 minutes. Now let's convert. It says a race car driver is going 300 kilometers per hour. How many minutes does it take to travel m meters? All we have to do is just make up a number for m. How much do you want him to travel? How much do you want him to travel? Let's travel, I don't know, 20 meters? Alright, let's go 20 meters, okay? I need the room, so we need to raise everything so that we can do our work. So he's going 300 kilometers in 1 hour, which means he's going 5 kilometers in 60 minutes. 5 kilometers in 1 minute. 5,000 meters in 1 minute. 1 meter in 1/5000 of a minute, and therefore all of this thing will stay the same. All we have to do is put a 20 here. 20 meters in 20 times the amount. Well, actually there is difficult to verify here. It is 20/5000. That's all it is. Why don't we plug in something bigger and see what it works out to be? Let's put in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it very simple. We're going to make it very simple so that we can actually work through it. He's going how much? 300 kilometers per hour. Listen carefully. 300 kilometers per hour. I want him to go 3,000 meters. Well, 3,000 meters is same as 3 kilometers. 3,000 meters. Listen very carefully. We're going to plug in 3,000 here so that we can come up with some answer that we can do it in our head and then see if this makes any sense. Let's plug in 3,000. So we want him to go 3,000 meters, which is same as 3 kilometers. So now the question is, how long does it take to go 3 kilometers if you're going 300 kilometers per hour? Well, 300 kilometers, if you're going to go 3 kilometers, it should take 1/100th of an hour. 1/100th of an hour, because this is 3 kilometers 3,000 meter is same as 3 kilometers, and you're going 300 kilometers per hour. So 3 kilometers should take 100th of an hour. Does this give us 100th of an hour? Let's see. Let's plug in 3,000 for m. 3,000 for m. .300 kilometers per hour. Oh, 100th of an hour. See, it's a tricky one. This actually gives us minutes. This does not give us an hour. This takes 100th of an hour. Let's make a note here someplace. I'm going to actually write it down. I need the room. Let's erase all of this thing. Okay, let's erase all of this thing here so we can work through it. We already know what the answer is. Answer is that. And that is in minutes. Keep that in mind. This is in minutes. This is expressed in minutes. So here's the question. 300 kilometers in 1 hour implies that 3 kilometers should take 100 should take 100 of an hour. But this is in minutes. So let's convert 100th hour into minutes. How do you convert hours into minute? By multiplying by 60. So 100th of an hour is same as 60 over 100 minutes. Watch what happens. This drops out, and 6 over 10 turns into 3 over 5. What do you suppose will happen if we put in 3,000 in our answer? Let's put in 3,000 in our answer. Our answer was m over 5,000 minutes. M is 3,000 over 5,000. Watch what happens. Voila. 3/5 of a minute. Right here. 3/5 of a minute. It makes sense. Let me say it one more time how we verified it. The first time when I tried to verify it, we were not going a far enough distance. We were going a very short distance. And in order to verify your algebra work, you have to make up numbers in such a way, which is good. Which is obviously you're watching this video, which means I decided not to delete it. I decided to load this thing, even though first time around it did not go very smoothly. We learned from our mistake. And what we learned here is that when you're trying to verify your answer, your algebraic answer, by plugging in numbers, the numbers that you plug in to convert an algebra problem into an arithmetic problem has to be such that the work that needs to be done, you can do it in your head. It's a very simple thing. Let's do one more time. So the first time when we plugged in was a very small number. It did not work. Here's the deal. The guy is going 300 kilometers an hour. We want him to go 3 kilometers because we plugged in 3,000 for m. 3,000 m. We're replacing m with 3,000. 3,000 meters is same as 3 kilometers. Well, if he's going 300 kilometers an hour, 3 kilometers should take him in 100th of an hour. But the answer is expressed in minutes. 100th of an hour. 300 kilometers 1 hour. 300 kilometers in 1 hour. They should say 300 kilometers per hour implies 3 kilometers should take 100th of an hour. 100th of an hour is same as 60 over 100 minute. 60 over 100 reduces to 3/5 of a minute. And that's exactly what our answer gives us. When we replace this m with 3,000 meters, we get 3,000 over 5,000. 3,000 over 5,000 is 3/5 of minutes. This is still in minutes. This is in minutes. It agrees. It's fine. The answer is correct. Alright? I will see you tomorrow on day number 134. Alright? Bye now.